Welcome. I'm Cynthia Osborne, the director of the Child and Family Research Partnership at the University of Texas at Austin's LBJ School of Public Affairs. I'm so excited to be co-hosting the 6th annual Texas Fatherhood Summit with our partners at the Prevention and Early Intervention Division of the Texas Department of Family and Protective Services. PEI's Associate Commissioner, Sasha Roscoe, is a true leader in our state in championing the inclusion of fathers in services to support and strengthen families. And we are fortunate to be able to work with her and her amazing team again. Last year, we hosted 4 Fatherhood Fridays from my home office, and I promised you all that we'd be back together again in person this year. At that time, I'm not sure any of us were ready to comprehend what this past year would actually bring. So many suffered, and the families that we aim to support often suffered the most, from job losses to illness to losing your home or your loved one. So many of us suffered, but all of you stepped in and you found creative ways to help the families who needed you. You had to change your whole mode of delivery and ways of recruiting and supporting fathers and families, but you did it. And I truly thank you for all you've done and continue to do. And I wish we could all be together in person to take time to recognize and celebrate your efforts. But even though we remain in a virtual environment this year, you have come together once again. Last year, we increased our participation in our Fatherhood Summit from approximately 500 who participated in our in-person events in 2019 to about 1,000 who participated virtually in 2020. And this year, we doubled in size again, and nearly 2,000 of you are joining us. So welcome. Over the next 2 afternoons, we'll be discussing 3 topics that you told us were of most interest to you: how to serve fathers and families in a virtual environment, how to include fathers' voices in your programs, and how to support the co-parenting relationships of the fathers you serve. You'll also have an opportunity to speak with other providers about topics that are of interest to you, because we know that networking and sharing with others is the way we often learn best. I'm a researcher, and I and my team here at CFRP have had the privilege of studying many of the innovative programs that Texas offers to determine how well they're meeting the goals at serving fathers and families. And I know that in order for our research to be relevant and helpful, we have to spend a lot of time getting to know the providers who offer the services and the clients who use them. Listening directly from these groups is imperative, and it provides much richer insight than only looking at results from a survey or crunching administrative data. And we're bringing this same approach to the summit. For each of the 3 topics, you will hear directly from fathers to better glean their perspectives, and we'll have a panel of providers and experts who have direct experience. And we'll toss in some research too, because, I am a professor and can't avoid lecturing. So be prepared to take your notes for the quiz. But my hope is that this combination of perspectives and experience will provide you with a rich understanding of each topic. And before we go further, though, I'd like to introduce my colleague, Mo Hobson, who is a youth and family program specialist at PEI and who oversees the Texas Fatherhood Effect program. He'd like to say a few words of welcome and to thank you for coming to today's summit as well. Please welcome Mo.
Hello, and welcome to the 2021 Texas Fatherhood Summit. My name is Mosley Hobson, and I serve as the Youth and Families Program Specialist with the Department of Family and Protective Services Prevention and Early Intervention Division. It is my greatest honor to serve alongside of partners such as BCSF, Buckner, FSC Galveston, DePelchin's Children's Center, Housing Authority of the City of Austin, Motivation, Education, and Training, Starry, and even our partners at the LBJ School of Public Affairs, our Child and Family Research Partnership. Together, we are intentional with developing community coalitions, parent engagement, parent advisory councils, and even bringing fathers to the table that they might be able to offer their feedback to ensure that the services and programming that we offer fit the needs that they need and not what we may think they need. By doing so, we help to build value and the parent voice by letting fathers know that you are important and what you bring to the table is certainly beneficial, not only for you, but for those fathers that will come to the table after you. What we'll hear during this summit is the testimonies from those fathers that we've served over 12 counties and 5 DFPS regions, saying to you just how important these services have been to them, how they have seen a change in their own lives, but more importantly, how they have built a relationship that is healthier and stronger with their children. And we know that research points back to the fact that a positive, engaging father with their children helps them mitigate risks in the long run for those children. Who knows? Now we may have created a mayor of a city. We may have helped to develop a governor of a state. That child may be the next president of the United States. Whatever it may be, I'm just so excited that we have an opportunity to let dads know that they matter. Not only do we allow for dads to know that they matter, but we understand that the family unit is important in ensuring that a child lives a healthier and thriving life. I'm excited about what we're doing here at the Prevention and Early Intervention Division, along with all of our community partners. And I just cannot wait until we get to the other side of this summit to really see now what our minds have come up with as to how we're going to serve fathers in the days to come. I hope that you come and take a journey with me. Are you ready? Well, sit back, relax, and let's journey now through the 2021 Texas Fatherhood Summit. Let's go.